scooch on over. Anyways, hi Scorpio, how y'all doing? Welcome to your April 2024 general reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in North Node. Scorpio, if you all are new here, hello and welcome. Please make sure that you all do the things like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you all are looking for personal readings, you can book at savvycynthia.com. All that information and all my socials are in the description box below. If you'd like to donate, you can do so via Cash App. Super thanks, super stickers, super likes, all of them things, them are welcome as well. But let's go ahead and get into your reading. So, while I was channeling for you all, the spirits that came through turned my head to the left, and to the left of me is a window. So I don't know if they were trying to like direct me towards the window or what, but they directed my attention towards the window. They gave me a couple of names. So they said Jake, Richard, John, Ryan, and Isaiah. The message that they gave me is trouble is on the way. Trouble, trouble, trouble. I'm feeling now that they wanted you to look out the window, or they need you to pay attention to this trouble that is coming. And this may be in association with someone named Jake, Richard, John, Ryan, or Isaiah. Okay, so let's see what this is about. They don't often give me names, so I'm really curious about what's going on here in reference to these people and what trouble these people may possibly be in. Or maybe you are in some type of trouble with someone who has one of those names. What's the overall energy of this reading for Scorpio? Mother of Cups in the reverse. Immediately what I'm getting is intuition not being acknowledged. Mother of Cups energy could be Scorpio energy as well. Five of Cups and regret. Okay, so now I'm feeling like this message is a warning. Perhaps you're associated with one of these young men. I feel like you really need to what's happening? First of all, how is Scorpio associated with those names? Fool, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Cups. I feel like this is a child or someone who acts foolishly, someone who acts childishly. They may be associated with you through your work or through work that you do in the community. And I'm getting a kind of sad energy as well. But I feel like this person is, with the Fool and the Page of Cups energy, childlike or childish. And they really, they live life like off the cuff, or like they may not have any real direction. Tell me about the Fool. Four of Cups. Any assistance that you may have tried to give them, they may not have been interested in. Any guidance that you have given them. Cups energy, again, is intuitive energy. So you may have had some feelings, some inklings, and offered them some type of wisdom based on your intuition. And they weren't trying to hear it. Or they're not trying to hear it. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is often really reckless, just heads into battle, sometimes forgets his helmet. In some tarot cards, you will see him without a helmet because he forgot, because he rushed in. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if there's some type of work that may be illegal. So maybe this person is moving work, if you get what I'm saying, or they're involved in something that is not necessarily legal. Tell me about the Page of Cups. Lovers. For some of you all, this is someone who you're in a relationship with or have been in a relationship with. But the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups, or maybe someone that you used to be in a relationship with that you walked away from. Maybe you walked away from them because they're into some things that they have no business doing. But now they're going to be in some sort of trouble. All right, so why are we telling Scorpio about this person? Why are we warning Scorpio? We have the Three of Swords. Something's gonna turn out badly. The Moon, you don't see this coming. And the Eight of Cups. Okay, so this is definitely a warning. If you are associated with, again, a Jake, Richard, John, Ryan, or Isaiah, that could be their first, middle, or last name. And they're into some type of lifestyle that maybe they don't talk about too much, but you just have a knowing, an inkling, or maybe you're aware of it, but y'all just don't talk about it. I'm feeling like you need to distance yourself from them because they're about to be in a lot of trouble. And I feel like Spirit's trying to protect you from getting caught up in their bullshit. Tell me what's hidden here with the Moon. Tower in the reverse. Knight of Cups. They may be trying to use you. Oh my God, I just heard it as an alibi. Don't get involved. Continue depression, trap, confinement, locked in. They might be going to jail. Don't get caught up in whatever this is. And they might be trying to use you or their connection to you or your love for them as a way out. They might be trying to get you to help them because they know that you have a soft spot for them. Tell me about the Three of Swords. The Chariot. It may have something to do with the car theft, breaking into cars. I just heard vehicular homicide. Tell me more. Chariot, Three of Swords. Page of Wands. Oh, that's kind of dark. There may be a high-speed chase involved in a car with the Page of Wands and the Chariot because the Page of Wands is very energetic, like fiery kind of energy. Chariots can represent cars. There might be a high-speed chase. I want to say that this chase may end up with people getting harmed, specifically young people. And whatever it is they got going on, Spirit needs you to walk away from it. Don't involve yourself. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. I feel like that's going to lead you to safety. Yeah, King of Swords. It's the right thing for you to do. Separate yourself from this. I feel like if you're questioned as well by authorities, you need to tell the truth. Tell them what you know. Even if you don't know a lot, even if you don't know all the ins and outs, the details, tell them what you know. Cooperate, because I feel like this person, um, they don't have an issue with throwing you under the bus if it can get them less time. Whew. Okay, so Spirit, if Scorpio cooperates, if Scorpio separates themselves from this person, what will be the outcome? You got the Seven of Swords. I told you they don't have no issue with throwing you under the bus. Ace of Wands. You're going to be free to go, first of all. Ace of Wands. But with the Seven of Swords energy, yeah, this person is really deceptive. They don't have any issue with lying or whatever to get you to take the fall or get you to take the time. I feel like this is separate from this portion of the outcome. If you separate yourself from this, if you don't engage. Hey, Nikia. If you don't engage with this, you're going to be happy. You're going to be good to go. You're going to have happily ever after. You're going to have balance, okay? You're going to be straight. Nine of Wands, though, can often indicate jail, just because look at the wands. They look like bars. While this person is looking back at you from the jailhouse, like, damn. I really feel like you were their ticket to less time. And that's gross. Tell me about the Seven of Swords outcome. Look, the King of Wands. This might be a fire sign that you're dealing with, because we did have the Page of Swords, Page of Wands earlier. So this could be a fire sign as well. But they're gonna be in regret. They're gonna be in regret. I feel like this might involve some type of thievery, high-speed chase, vehicular manslaughter was a download, and they're gonna be very disappointed with this outcome. Especially because you getting off without any type of punishment. But I don't feel like you were involved. I feel like they were trying to rope you in just so they can get less time. You know what I'm saying? If you were involved and your involvement was minimal, again, cooperate. You're going to get off. You're going to get off. Cooperate. Yeah, you're going to have another chance if you were involved in this any kind of way. But this person that you're dealing with, they don't give a fuck. They're not the best person. And it's best for you to separate yourself from them. So I'm going to pull some vampires. I got a couple of new decks, and this is one of them, and it's one of my favorites of the 3, I think, that I got. And it hasn't missed yet, so let's see if it can give you all a few messages. All right, vampires, what messages do we have for Scorpio? What messages do we have for Scorpio? What messages do we have for Scorpio? Jealousy, envy, punishment, changing course. I told you somebody's going to jail. Somebody's going to be punished. What messages do we have for Scorpio? 2 more, please. Courtesy, thoughtful, polite, and good manners. Maybe this person feels like because you've always been good to them, you've always been polite, they feel like you're an easy target. I feel like a message here is like, you can't be too nice to this person. This person will always take advantage, and I feel like you already know that. Like, this person has always taken advantage. Let me get one more card, vampires. Why y'all acting like that? Oh, they gave me 2 more. Maynard and Hope. Okay. And I also want to pull, I just want to get a little bit more about your connection to this person. So I'm going to pull a few out of time wellness before I get into the vampires. Who is this? Sabotage, rebuilding, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Whoever this is, I feel like they always in trouble. They stay in trouble. They always sabotaging their life, sabotaging their relationships. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. This could be like a grandson. This could be your son, your child, your daughter. I mean, I'm saying son because all of those names were male, but they could always stay in some shit. You're getting a love call. Someone expresses love, message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. But for whatever reason, I feel like it's a manipulation because they know what they're getting into. They're trying to make sure that they got you in their corner. Paradise and camera. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. And the camera is reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past and make memories. Learn from the past. Like I said, this person is probably always in trouble. They might be or might have been living a good life with the paradise card, just doing crimes, but now it's all catching up to them. Yeah, I feel like you might have been into something with them before, or they have been into something before and got caught up. I feel like it's not their first time trying to burn you. So let's move differently this time. All right, we're going to start with jealousy. I'm not reading the whole passages. I'm only going to read the blessing, the curse, and how to work with the energy. So they should be relatively short. All right, jealousy, envy, punishment, changing course. Okay. The blessing. The Lamia teaches us that you need not accept what people say about you. You are beyond their judgment. Their words are false. You need never live up to them. You are trustworthy and a beautiful soul. Yeah, because they're finna be in this police station lying on you. The curse. There can be cruelty, bullying, and difficulty in life. There is some of this about you at present. Words can be harmful. Take steps to minimize the impact. Take steps to minimize the impact. You better snitch. You better snitch in that police station. All right, working with this card. When you find yourself called evil or demon or accused of doing harmful things, first examine your conscience. Now, all of us have made errors, mostly especially we vampires, but the Lamia teaches you that you need not go mad with grief or allow another's cruelty to curse you. You can rise above this and be true to yourself. Live through example. Be strong. This time will pass. Remind yourself and others that those who speak ill of all in their turn. None shall escape their turn. All right, so with this card, I'm feeling like speak the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. I know that in urban communities, in the hood, as we call it, that there is a street code of no snitching. However, if you do not tell the truth, you're going to be the one left holding the bag. And I feel like some of y'all are not even involved at all. And some of you all have only slight involvement and probably not even voluntary involvement with this person or whatever this situation is. So tell the truth so you can get your freedom papers and they can get their punishment. All right. So the next card we have is courtesy. The blessing of this card. Think of others. Thinking of others creates flow, and the energy shall return to you. The power of 3 by 3. By the power of 3 by 3. Beauty and grace create harmony in social interactions. The curse. Thoughtless actions can impede the flow of energy, waste time, and create a negative potential. Working with this card. It may seem strange, a vampire speaking of manners, when they so often have been known to take life, but they have often not done so. And they have also made friends and allies amongst those who were once opposed to them. This is because they are charming. Their manners are often delightful, and they are able to speak with heart and truth. But to see the beauty within all and the need and address that. Learn manners for the new places you are going and be courteous as well as truthful. Okay, so the thoughtless actions can impede the flow of energy. For some of you all, you might be involved in this, but like I said, I don't know if it was voluntary. It may have been thoughtless. You may not have felt like you were doing anything illegal or wrong at the time, but you may know better now. And again, I say cooperate. Cooperate with the po-po. All right. The next card is Maynard. The blessing of this card. It is safe for you to give way to feelings of intense bliss and happiness, even excitement. Feeling deeply and allowing yourself to be swept up in the rapture is a beautiful thing for you to experience at this time. It's safe to let this happen under the current circumstances. Curse. A fear that the divine madness will be permanent. That there is a short distance between the bliss of the Maynard and the insanity. Keeping yourself on such a tight leash that your repressions rule you and therefore express in unhealthy ways. I'm wondering if for some of you, you all were caught up with this person. Maynard energy is like really like this madness, what they're talking about, like really sexual and really, I wonder if y'all were almost like under a spell. Maybe not literally, maybe some of you were, but whatever your involvement is with this person, it may have been because you were charmed, or I don't even think that's a strong enough word. It's like caught up in their chaos, like so, I'm just gonna say so gone when it came to them. Like so caught up in their bliss. Some of y'all may have been, caught up in their sexual energy and capabilities, if you gather what I'm saying, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, so I feel like what this card is saying, like it's okay to experience bliss and all of that, but I feel like the curse here is that you got caught up in it. It was too much, and it became unhealthy. So working with this card, dancing, going out, and indulging in rituals that give you a safe escape valve for your wild urges needs to be created now, or else you may find the virtues you have worked so hard to establish eroding. And if you do things in a sacred way, there will be a kind of beauty to the madness. No more control. Find a safe place. Find safe people, and go wild, just for a little while within the temple you create. Do this and transcendence will follow. The loss of self leads to uniting with the great spirit and the great soul of this world and beyond. And when you go to this place and drink of the holy grail of life, you will return replenished, whole and fully returned. This will bring strength. Okay? So, I don't know. Some of y'all might have been caught up with this person, like thinking, oh, they a bad boy. I like all of this wild shit we doing. And then it just got too far. And you're like, okay, wait. But now we're here. And they have done something that's gonna get them locked up, and now you're involved. Okay, so the last card is hope, and it's probably something that you really need at this time. The blessing says your ability to create possibilities in a seemingly hopeless and difficult situation brings out the best in others, which has a strong ripple effect. You have manifested change through this hopefulness. The curse. Without hope, we lose heart. If hope feels futile to you, Know that the act of hope and choosing choosing to believe that there are still reasons to look forward with optimism will create more positive outcome than you're looking at in the present moment. Working with this card, you will soon have hope, which will make whatever is taking place at this moment easier to bear. The hardship is impermanent, and tomorrow will be a better day. You will have hope if you do what you got to do, if you separate yourself from the situation, if you cooperate with whoever you need to cooperate with and speak the truth on whatever you need to speak the truth on, and just say what you know, okay? Because this person's playing you anyway. They don't have any loyalty to anyone but themselves, okay? So let's get some advice. What is the advice for Scorpio? Okay, I don't like the way they fell. I don't know what cards they were. They just didn't feel right. Three of Swords flew out though and was very... Three of Swords. And I feel like the advice is asking you, is the pain worth the community? Bottom of the deck is still the Five of Cups. Is the pain worth the community? Is the pain worth keeping these people or this person around? Okay, the Seven of Pentacles is a card of evaluation, and it asks if the work that you put in is worth the harvest. Did you get out what you put in? Okay, with Three of Swords here, I feel like you have experienced a lot of pain with this person. And no matter how loyal you are to them, no matter how long you stand by their side, you continually experience pain with them. And at this point, Spirit is asking you, is it worth it? Is it worth it just to have them around? I feel like there is a lot of regret associated with this person. Not that they regret anything, but that they always put you in situations that are regretful. So I feel like it's time to choose a different course, which is what I think one of these cards said. Yeah, the jealousy card, changing course. It's time to do something different. You can't keep supporting this person. You can't keep enabling their bad behavior. You can't keep talking to them and trying to get them to do right. Your morals, your values, and theirs are no longer in alignment, if they ever were. And so now it's time to separate yourself in order to spare yourself. All right? So your postcard from Spirit, the first one says, Dearest you, we're sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it has taken you to reach some of your goals and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest that you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune into the vibration of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality, but we know that happy rewards are on their way even now, even with all this bullshit going on. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. You had the Ten of Cups earlier. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet commitments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not arriving at the destination. You're surrounded by so much love and care. Do you feel us? Your last one says, Dearest you, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday moment-to-moment experience, thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many of us go chasing a magic it out there, but it can never be found there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy, and every time you wake up and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside of you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, and knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it up in your heart so that you can share it. You must know this so when the time comes, you will be fully free to enjoy, fully free and joyful, and your joyful being and actions will turn into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful for even tears and loss, for they mean that you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every moment. So I feel like separating yourself from this, moving on from this, even though you lose the connection with this person, even though you have to wash your hands of them and just let them drown, even though all of that, you're still going to be able to have a happy life. You can't save everybody. And honestly, someone like this doesn't really want to be saved. If they're constantly in trouble with the law, if they're constantly trying to drag you into some bullshit, if you constantly feeling like you have to dig them out or protect them or lie for them or whatever the case, like, who wants to live like that? It's time to free yourself from them. Okay, so trouble, trouble, trouble is what Spirit said, and that's all that they are. So that is your message, Scorpio. If this resonates for you, please let me know how in the comments below. If it resonates too much and you would like a personal reading, you can book at savvysentient.com. Yeah, please make sure that y'all do the things like share, subscribe, and until the very next time I read for you, I wish you all love and light. Now go get right, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.